Hello everybody, welcome to another video today. My name is Chris, and today we're going to be going over all of the non-liquidating and liquidating Sears and Kmart stores as of Wednesday, November 27th, 2024. So, let's get to the location. So we have the non-liquidating and liquidating Sears and Kmart stores as of Wednesday, November 27th, 2024. So, obviously, with the closure of the Sears store at the Westfield South Center Mall in Tukwila, Washington State, we are now down to 5 Kmart stores and 8 Sears and Roebuck stores. Combine both numbers together, and you get approximately 13 non-liquidating Sears and Kmart stores. So, we have Kmart Continental Mainland United States. We have the Kmart store at the Kendall Lakes Plaza Shopping Center in Kendall Lakes, Miami, Florida. Kmart off Mainland Continental United States. We have the Kmart store in Tuolumne, Guam. The Kmart store at Sunny Isle Shopping Center in St. Croix, United States, Virgin Islands. The Kmart store at Tutu Park Mall in St. Thomas, United States, Virgin Islands. The Kmart store at the Lockhart Garden Shopping Center in St. Thomas, United States, Virgin Islands. Then we get to Sears. We have the Sears store, and these are Sears and Roebuck, but I am calling them Sears for simplification purposes and, of course, for the purpose of this video. So, we have the Sears store at the Burbank Town Center in Burbank, California. The Sears store at the Sun Valley Shopping Center in Concord, California. The Sears store at the Whitwood Town Center in Whittier, California. The Sears freestanding store in Coral Gables, Miami, Florida. The Sears store at the Florida Mall in Orlando, Florida. The Sears store at the South Shore Plaza in Braintree, Massachusetts. The Sears store at the Cielo Vista Mall in El Paso, Texas. Sears off mainland continental United States. We have the Sears store at Plaza Las Americas Mall in San Juan, Puerto Rico. So we get to Kmart. And the first Kmart store that we're going to hit, it's the Kmart store in Tuolumne, Guam, just north of the Antonio B. Juan International Airport. Oh, and before I start the map, I want to address the elephant in the room. And actually, two things I forgot to do. Okay, so obviously, yes, liquidating store, Sears closing Sunday, December 15th of 2024. We have the Sears store at the Westfield South Center Mall in Tukwila, Washington State. So, before I move on to the rest of the map, I want to address the elephant in the room. There have been some rumors about either one, possibly two locations shutting down. Obviously, until we have job postings on jobs.sears.com, which is now through a third party, or we have pictures of an actual liquidation sign inside the department store, we cannot officially confirm that that location is closing until we see some evidence, either via job posting or obviously a picture of the store closing, and then obviously they generate an article from it. And obviously the closing too gets posted to SP360 Capital Partners LLC. So now we will move on to the next part of the video. So obviously where we left off, going to the United States territory of Guam, we have the Kmart just north of the Antonio B. Juan International Airport. And this is the Kmart store in Tuolumne, Guam. This Kmart does have a Little Caesars pizza inside the Kmart discount department store. And this particular Kmart is one of only 3 left in the United States that does have a Little Caesars pizza inside the Kmart discount department store. And again, it's the Kmart store in Tuolumne, Guam. Okay, and obviously with Sears closing at Westfield South Center, the next store that we're going to hit as we go along the Pacific Ocean here, we're going to get to California, and it's the Sears store at the Sun Valley Shopping Center in Concord, California. Again, this is the last Sears store, if we look geographically here, in the Greater Bay Area of San Francisco, San Jose, and the capital of California, Sacramento. And again, it's the Sears store at the Sun Valley Shopping Center in Concord, California. So pretty significant there. And yeah, that's basically it for that particular location. So we get down the west coast of the United States, and the next store that we're going to hit, it's the two Sears stores in the greater Los Angeles area. We have the Sears store at the Burbank Town Center in Burbank, California. I don't know why this reopened. This is all Raymond Marquez. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And again, it's the Sears store at the Burbank Town Center in Burbank, California. Then we go a little bit southeast here in the greater Los Angeles area, and the next Sears store that we're going to hit, it's the Sears store at the Whitwood Town Center in Whittier, California. Again, one of the last 2 remaining that you could very likely visit within the same day. Well, obviously Florida is the exception to that, but California and Florida are now the only 2 states where you could very likely visit a Sears store within the same day, where it wouldn't require a flight. So again, it's the Sears store at the Whitwood Town Center in Whittier, California. Okay, and as we move along the Sun Belt region of the United States, the next Sears store that we're going to hit, it's the Sears store at the Cielo Vista Mall, just south of the El Paso International Airport in El Paso, Texas. Apparently, this store has been downsized to one floor, and apparently Primark is making moves, so this store's days could be numbered since they're subdividing the store, and Primark is moving into this Sears department store. And again, it's the Sears store at the Cielo Vista Mall in El Paso, Texas. The only really success that the Sears has going for it is Sears Mexico, but even that is probably running out of steam, especially if they're now significantly downsizing the store from 2 floors to a 1-floor department store. So pretty sad there. That'll probably be the end of this Sears store probably by next year. So, all right, and now that we visited these stores, now we're going to go and work our way up the East Coast. So we get to Kmart. We're going to start out first at the Virgin Islands. We're going to start with this Kmart store at the, this is at the, I think this is the Lockhart Garden Shopping Center. Oh, the Sunny Isle Shopping Center, Kmart, in St. Croix, United States, Virgin Islands. This Kmart is, again, one of only 3 to have. This is the Kmart store at the Sunny Isle Shopping Center in St. Croix, United States, Virgin Islands. This is one of only 3 Kmarts left to have a Little Caesars pizza inside the Kmart discount department store. And yeah, so that's basically it. It's the Kmart store at the Sunny Isle Shopping Center in St. Croix, United States, Virgin Islands. Then we get to the St. Thomas, United States, Virgin Islands, and the only place in the world that's not Australia where you can technically visit 2 Kmarts within the same day. So, this is the Kmart store and the only 2-level Kmart store left in the entire Kmart fleet. This is at the Lockhart Garden Shopping Center in St. Thomas, United States, Virgin Islands. And yeah, that's basically it. 2-level Kmart, Lockhart Garden Shopping Center, St. Thomas, United States, Virgin Islands. Then we get to the Kmart just a little bit east, and we have the Kmart store at the Tutu Park Mall in St. Thomas, United States, Virgin Islands. And unfortunately, there's apparently supposed to be some future development of a Walmart, which could definitely spell trouble for this Kmart. This is a pretty significant Kmart. This has not only the Little Caesars Pizza inside the Kmart discount department store, again, one of only 3 left in the United States to have a Little Caesars inside the one of only 3 Kmarts left in the entire United States of America to have a Little Caesars inside the Kmart discount department store, but the only place that is not Australia to have an official Kmart pharmacy. That's pretty damn significant because there are no other Kmarts in the world aside from Australia that have a Kmart branded pharmacy. So again, this Kmart at the St. Thomas, United States, Virgin Islands, Tutu Park Mall is pretty damn special and pretty significant at that. So, but it could spell trouble if Walmart is looking to come to the U.S. Virgin Islands. That'll be the death knell for Kmart remaining in the United States. So again, this is the Kmart store at the Tutu Park Mall in St. Thomas, United States, Virgin Islands. All right, and then we get to the United States territory of Puerto Rico, and we have the Sears store at Plaza Las Americas Mall in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Unfortunately, there has been the significance of the closing of the Sears Brand Central, and the Sears full-line department store is the last presence of Sears in Puerto Rico, and also the last presence of Transform Co. in the United States territory of Puerto Rico. So that's pretty significant. So again, this is the Sears store at Plaza Las Americas Mall in San Juan, Puerto Rico. Okay, and then we make our way over to Florida, and we get to the greater Miami area. The next store that we're going to hit, it's the Kmart store, and the last Kmart store in the mainland continental United States of America. And this is the Kmart store at the Kendall Lakes Plaza Shopping Center in Kendall Lakes, Miami, Florida. Reduced to the old garden space in 2023 of March 2023 of last year. Rest of the building became At Home, and apparently there's rumors going around that At Home is expected to buy out the rest, and that'll pretty much be the end of Kmart in the state of Florida if that does happen. So again, for the sake of this video, it's the Kmart store at the Kendall Lakes Plaza Shopping Center in Kendall Lakes, Miami, Florida. Then we get to our other store, and we have the next store. This is the Sears store at the freestanding Sears store in Coral Gables, Miami, Florida. Yes, I know what's going on with this store, but again, nothing has been said. Nothing is official until we have official confirmation that this location is closing. So again, this is the Sears store for the sake of this video at or rather in Coral Gables, Miami, Florida. This is the very last freestanding Sears store in the United States that has never been connected to a mall, because Whittier at one point was connected to a mall. This is the last one in the entire country that is still operating and that has never, ever, ever been connected to a mall. So that's pretty damn significant in itself. Okay, and the next store that we're going to hit is obviously not that one because that one closed. In the central part of the state of Florida, we have the Sears store just outside of Universal, Disney, Legoland, and SeaWorld. This is the Sears store at the Florida Mall in Orlando, Florida. The last Sears and the last presence of Transform Co. in the central region of the state of Florida. And again, it's the Sears store at the Florida Mall in Orlando, Florida. All right, guys, and there are no more presence of Sears and Kmart in the greater New York City metropolitan area as of this year. Kmart Bridgehampton finally closed. So the last presence of Transform Co. in the northeast region of the United States is the Sears store at the South Shore Plaza in Braintree, Massachusetts. And yes, I know they're saying stuff about this store too. Again, nothing official, nothing confirmed. We will just have to wait and see what happens. So again, it's the Sears store at the South Shore Plaza in Braintree, Massachusetts. All right, so guys, that is all of the non-liquidating and liquidating Sears and Kmart stores as of Wednesday, November 27th, 2024. I want to sincerely thank you guys for watching. Again, both the link to the map created by Dead and Dying Retail, in addition to the non-liquidating and liquidating Sears and Kmart list on Google Docs, that'll all be located in the video description below. I want to sincerely thank you guys for watching this video, and that will be it.